Hello, everybody. I'm going to be waiting till people come in the room before I get started on some of this. I found some things. I was going to bring up some web pages so I can showcase some stuff here. What's going on? People should be aware of. Minute and 10 seconds and nobody's in the live. It's kind of weird. Just wait until people come on. I got some things to find anyways. One viewer, thank you for being here. Thank you to the viewers for being here. Thank you, the one viewer that's in here. I got some stuff to show to people. We finding some stuff. Oh, the one person's gone already. The one viewer. Okay, there's that case. Blam. Hello, Kay Stevenson. Thank you for being and coming to see my live today. I have some stuff to show everybody. I want to show people what's going on with some of this stuff. It's full-blown conspiracy against my rights. They are not. They're not doing right, and their case, the stalking charge against me for their agent is meritless, based on First Amendment speech, based on being in public, and based on yelling, First Amendment speech, being in public, recording the public service agents, and of course their public duties, their feelings. They claim to feel threatened, but there's at no time a threat being made verbally or physically. They basically, the public service agent in question is giving an interview in one of these videos. I want to show you guys, and I'm uploading a video right now about a piece of paper that was some document that I didn't fill out, that was filled out on my behalf by, I believe, the Justice of the Peace, Jennifer Clapper, because the same blue ink signature. Her name is written. Her signature is written in the same blue ink, same blue hand, the same handwriting. But they've checked off some boxes that it's supposed to be for me to check off and to exclaim that I understand these things. And there's none of my signatures on the entire paper, but it's on. They entered a not guilty plea without my consent. They didn't even ask me what I plead in the matter. They just filled out a paper that said I entered a not guilty plea, which sounds right and everything, but I'm not consenting to any of that. I didn't plead in this. I didn't plead in any of the matters. I haven't signed my name in any of the on any of their papers, not even the release paper, not even the bail release paper did I sign. I put without prejudice 1-308 1-207 the UCC on without prejudice, which means that which could mean nothing else as duress, that I was only writing without prejudice under duress. Good morning, Douglas Fox. Thank you for being here in Northwoods Press. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, guys. It means a ton to me right now because I just found some more documentation, and I found out that they're conspiring against my rights big time. The public service agent in question in the stalking charge, the entire stalking charge takes place about a video that I made of the harassing agent near my home, at or around my home, that they claimed that I was stalking. There's a 4-minute video of me protesting his presence and letting him know that he's harassing me. And now they're turning that video, 4-minute video, into stalking charge against me for recording in public and for using my voice. I called him a tiny ass little cocksucking bitch ass boy. I told him, "You're at my house," because I'm trying to reiterate that he's outside my home. He's harassing me. I asked Nye County to keep him away from me. I have an email where I sent on April 25th, 2023. I sent an email to Nye County agent Kelly Blatnick that was a complaint against harassment against the Nye County agent Dylan Otteson, who I believe is harassing me, basically has disparaged me a couple ways, and I claimed harassment on April 25th, 2023, and I'm not sure that Nye County higher-ups got that complaint of harassment because they seem to think that I'm just crazy. On May 30th, a month later, when the guy, I placed a complaint about him. I no longer want him near my home or around me, my life, because he's harassing me. And then on May 30th, a month later, he's outside my home again, and that's when I protested him. And they're trying to make it seem like I failed to notice that I'm the one going towards him, but I'm outside my house on the block of the street that I live on. I'm not going to the town he lives in or going near his home. He's outside my home. When my dogs bark, I go outside. He's standing outside my house. A month after I put a complaint that he's harassing me. It's not my fault that those complaints that I turned in to Nye County public agents who have a duty to fully disclose that complaint to their higher ups. I can't be responsible for them the higher ups not getting my complaint, but I placed a complaint prior to May 30th, when this video takes place. Let's see here. Let's see. Hoping you'll be intimidated to submit. Okay. Good morning. What's? Yeah, I think that they want me. I don't know. Sounds floored. Sounds floored. Can everybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? In the chat, put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Yeah, they're egos. Definitely Douglas Fox. Check this out. Their stalking charges fully meritless. Let's see here. I'll just bring that up just to show you the meritless of that case. There's an entire. I'm going to show you guys the screen. There's an entire case load about this. Okay, this is the case load right here about this. Okay, I don't know how you guys, if you guys can see that, but there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 articles there. Okay, and let's bring up the charging document. Right here, the charging document says this. They're claiming on or about June 11th, 2023, when I have my video. I uploaded my video on May 30th, the day that it happened. May 30th is when I uploaded my video on YouTube. That's the day that it happened. Dylan Audison was outside my home again after I placed a complaint on April 25th. After I placed a complaint on April 25th about Dylan Audison harassing me, he was outside my home again on May 30th. So a little over a month later. It says in Nye County, Nevada, said defendant without lawful authority willfully or maliciously engaged in a course of conduct. And this is a 4-minute video that I recorded from the time I first seen him outside my home to the time he left my neighborhood. Was about 4 minutes. So they're calling that a course of conduct. Okay. Engaging in a course of conduct directed towards a victim that would cause a reasonable person under similar circumstances to feel terrorized, frightened, intimidated, harassed, or fearful for his or her immediate safety or the immediate safety of a family or household member. And that actually, this is what I was claiming that Jim Basinger was doing to me prior. This is what I was claiming Jim Basinger was doing to me. Okay, harassed me, threatened me. Okay, I have it on video. He was threatening and harassing me. But they when I complained that Jim Basinger was taking a course of conduct with me, then they have to swap my complaint around and make it to where they're trying to make it look like I'm taking a course of conduct with one of them. It's bullshit. Okay. Now it says to wit, followed and yelled, among other things, the following: you piece of shit, cocksucking bitch ass boy, and you're in my fucking house. I said at my house, not in my house. The fucking prosecutor is a dipshit that fucking is a meritless dipshit. It says, and they put in my fucking house. I in the video you can clearly hear me say, you're at my fucking house, at my house. And then he said that at Dylan Audison, while Dylan Audison performed his official duties as a Nye County Public Works employee, causing Dylan Audison to feel terrorized, frightened, intimidated, harassed, blase, 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 and or fearful for his immediate safety, all of which occurred in County of Nye, State of Nevada. All of which is contrary to the form, force, and effect of the statute in such cases made and provided. That's why I wonder, it says all of which is contrary. Contrary means against or opposite of. Why is it all of which is contrary to the form, force, and effect of the statute in such cases made and provided, and against the peace and dignity of the state of Nevada? All of which is contrary. Well, if it's contrary to this bullshit, well, They say my conduct. They're trying to mean that my conduct is contrary to their statutes, but that's bullshit. And on top of it, this is a First Amendment issue, you guys. This is a First Amendment issue, you guys. They're trying to chill my First Amendment. They're trying to make it to where I can't be a good little protester. Like they hate me being a good little protester. They don't like it how I protest. So they need to chill my speech. They're charging me with stalking for yelling, "You piece of shit, cocksucking bitch ass boy," and you're in my fucking house. But they're trying to they've implied that in part. I've said you're at my house, and they're trying to charge me with stalking for that shit because those are like the harshest words they could find in my video. My video can be found on my paper, my channel. Hey Jeff Hedges Pigs, thanks you for being here, and hey Sly Shy, thanks you for being here too. So happy to have badass motherfuckers like you guys in my fucking four corner fist in the air. Hell yes, thank you for being here. So awesome to have badass motherfuckers like you guys in my live feed, and I can't even thank you guys enough. Okay, and it makes me so thankful to have you guys here to listen to me today, because I'm trying to showcase the fact that they are railroading my ass, right? They have their public service agent James Basinger was harassing me since 2010. I recorded him starting in 2015. When he started being recorded by me, he started telling me he was going to stuff my camera up my ass, threats of physical force against me. Hello, Jocko. Joko, Kansas, Cop Watch. Good to have you here, Jocko. Thank you. Now, tell your family I said hi too, your twin brother, and all that cool stuff. He started making physical threats against me when I started recording him. His harassment against me. I started recording that. He started threatening to stuff my camera up my ass. I complained to Nye County about him threatening me and harassing me, and Nye County basically told me that there was nothing they could do for me. They said they used deliberate indifference. They acted like my concerns was not even a thing. And that's what I want to point out too with this Dylan Otteson public agent, is in the wordage of their complaint against me, they try to make it seem like he's just ignoring me and going about his duties. No. When I told him out here outside my house while he was in the public easement, when he was in the alleyway, I told him he was harassing me. He doesn't ignore me. He doesn't just act like he's just doing his duties. No, he smiles. He's like laughing about my concern. I'm trying to say he's harassing me, but he just smiles about that. When I say he's harassing me, he just smiles about that. So I want to point that fact out so that you guys can be on the lookout for his little smiling in my May 30th video about him outside my house harassing me. The thing about it, Targeted Patent, thank you for being here. They are doing it to all the 1A auditors. Yeah. They're converting my right to protest, which when I seen him outside my home, I instantly grabbed my camera and went straight into protest mode. I started using provocative language. I started protesting the fact that he was near my home. I started protesting the fact that he's a little bitch-ass boy. I started protesting the fact that he's like 135 pounds or 140 pounds wet, and he's calling me his little buddy. And I was recording him, and he got on the phone with one of his higher ups and said, "Oh, our little buddy's back," or something like that. They act like they don't realize that I have the right to follow them around town and record them in the course of their public duties. If they're in public and they're performing their public duties, I'm going to be following them around, filming them. That's my lawful authority under the First Amendment. This paper right here is trying to say without lawful authority. See how it says, said defendant did without lawful authority. willfully or maliciously engage in a course of conduct. Okay? First words is it says without lawful authority. But what I was doing was recording my public service agent in the course of this public duties, and they are trying to convert my recording of that public agent in the course of his public duties into a crime called stalking. And that's bullshit. Hey, Gloria, thank you for being here. Thank you so much for coming in here, my friend. I read your little thing and said, my friend, too. You've been my friend for almost 2 years now, 2 or 3 years now. You've been supportive of me, and I need support and everything, you guys. None of us, I mean, I'm speaking for myself when I say none of us are the best. I need tons of support right now. I just do. I just need so much support right now. They're chilling my First Amendment, which my First Amendment is your guys' First Amendment. If they can take me out of Nye County because I'm a provocative protester that there's a thorn in their side, they hate my First Amendment. They hate my camera. They hate me. They do not want me to be able to follow them around in public, recording them in public. They want me to get a stalking charge, and they want me to get. They're already causing me and my family tons of money. And we're poor people. We're on the very bottom rung. We're below poverty. We're below poverty. Me and my wife, we're below poverty. My mother, she's below poverty. My sister, she's below poverty. My family was raised below poverty. I can't help that. There's a lot of things I could do now, but there's a lot of things I can't do now, which is part of the reasons why I'm below poverty or whatever. Okay, sorry to tell you guys that, but that's just the way it is, you know. And I believe that Nye County knows that I'm below poverty. I believe that they know for a fact that they're getting, in some cases, upwards of $180,000 a year. It's easy for Nye County to call me a bottom-feeding Obama lover. Tell me that I'm the village idiot. Look how crazy he is for yelling in protest and holding his stupid little camera. Doesn't he have anything better to do? Can't he get a life? That's what they're trying to say about me. They're trying to say, oh, look how stupid he is with his stupid little camera recording everything that we do. Gosh, I wish that we didn't have people recording us with everything that we do so that we could still get away with our crimes like it was the 90s. That's what the public service agents are saying about us, guys. They're saying, damn, I wish that we could make them stop recording us so that we could still get away with our crimes like we did in the 90s. Yes, they are. They're arresting me and trying to blame it on me. Start recording all your compliments and calls those public officials and expose when dealing with those unconstitutional public servants. Yes, definitely. Four corners, fist in the air. That's you want to record at all times. Record anytime. Even if you have to go and see the water lady, you want to record that freaking bitch. I don't care if she's the nicest, sweetest lady. Just because I called her a bitch doesn't mean I believe it. Okay? It's my right to be able to call her a bitch. I can criticize my government. Criticism of your government is a fundamental key to this country. If we do not have people out here criticizing our government, even if we do not believe that criticism, even if that criticism is not true, just criticize them. Make sure that they know that no, they are not the owners of our buildings. No, they are not the owners of our roads. Those roads, some of these roads out here in this country were here before we even thought about being the United States of America way back in 1776, right? Prior to that, with the philosophers and the abolishment movement, you know. Let me see. Yes, so most of the criticism is true, because you know they were harassing me. I complained about harassment. I started recording the harassment. They started threatening to stuff my camera up my ass. That's then the threats. Then I had to start complaining about threats and harassment. That's now I'm being prosecuted. 2 to 3 years later, I'm in the midst of a full-on harsh prosecution where they're not following the law. They're threatening me every time I go into public courtroom for a public matter, which is a criminal case. All criminal proceedings are a case of public interest. You should always be trying to see what the government's calling a criminal and who they're calling a criminal and why they're calling them a criminal and what they actually do with those criminals. You know, because in a lot of instances, I seen a guy kill a passenger in a drunk driving accident that was 4 years in prison for manslaughter. I seen a chomo that did multiple counts of chomoing to a girl that was 3 to 15, and they got 8 years in prison. Are out of prison and living their happy little life in the streets, which, you know, everybody does their wrong, and they should be held accountable for the things that they do, you know. But I don't think that people should be getting maliciously prosecuted in any way, shape, or form. And a lot of the things, like right now, they're calling it migrants in our country illegal aliens. And our world is our earth. Our earth is for the people of this earth. We are humans. We have to have human rights. We cannot get called an illegal alien and then start trying to deprive those people of rights just because we called them an illegal alien. That's not true, factual, or right to do to somebody, is to call them an illegal alien and then start trying to attempt to take away their rights. Same with a felon or a sex offender. You should not be calling people felon and then seeking to deprive them of human rights, basic human rights. It's wrong to do to anyone, for anyone to do to anyone. Targeted famous question. Where did you get your law degree? Yeah. As if we can't just study law in this country because it's not in the books. And most of these books and laws or whatever, whether they be regulations or codified statutes or whether they be enumerated amendments, most of them were written before most of us here was even born. They cannot be our opinions. They cannot be our beliefs. They were written before we were even born. We did not make them. We just are able to read them in this country, and we're able to study law no matter who we are. They try actively to make us not smart enough to research. You know, the schooling that they give you down at the public school is just enough to make you into a compliant slave who reads and writes proper English, which is a slave language. You know, they provided their slaves with a language that was called English. That's what they did. The better you write, the more punctuation you use. If you don't have a speech impediment or you don't have a stutter, you're doing real proper English. You're liked by many, and you're not teased at all. And if you can't punctuate, if you spell fuck, F-U-K, somebody out there will be trying to tease you. Oh, you can't even spell. You can't even spell properly. I don't celebrate, but same to you. Hell yeah. When somebody asks me whether I celebrate, I don't call it celebrate. I say I don't worship. I'm not a worshiper. That's why I say I'm not a worshiper. You know, because fuck, dude. We get taught. It's tradition. We're getting taught rituals. We're getting taught rituals, tradition that we never even knew before we were born. And then all of a sudden we're born into this world, and then we're taught these things that we're supposed to love this Christmas. What, buy a bunch of China plastic from Walmart for our kids so they can end up out in the yard, and then James Basinger can come around and tell you that your yard looks like junk? Why? I celebrated Christmas. I bought a bunch of meaningless plastic toys from China, from Walmart, and then the meaningless plastic toys were all just out in the yard beat up so that the Jim Basinger public service agent can come by and tell me that my yard looks like trash, and when am I going to clean my yard? And tell me that I got junk. He's making thousands in his county job. He's not below poverty, I could tell you that, but he's coming by my house telling me how bad it looks like junk because I was celebrating Christmas and I bought all this Walmart plastic from China. God bless America, right? Isn't that what it is? Is that God bless America? Exactly, Sly-Shy. Yup. You know, it's hysterical. Mikey B, hey Mikey B, thank you for being here. You know, thank you so much. Thank you for all your kind support and everything. Hello, Simon Kennedy. Thank you for being here from your home across the water and they call UK. You're a very good man. Thank you so much for being here, all the love and support that you show me. Hey, the tribe, also to you. Just got the notification. That's pretty cool. Thank you, tribe, for coming in upon that note. Thank you for just coming in here and just getting here upon that notification, whatever. Okay. I showed you guys these documents. We guys watch a 4-minute video with me about evidence about this investigator. I want to point out the fact that they've done more of an investigation to harm me than they have to come and try to get my evidence of the James Basinger harassing and threatening me. When I told them that James Basinger, the public service agent James Basinger, was harassing and threatening me, they didn't want to see no videos. They don't even care. Oh, yeah, if you find it important, just email those to us whenever you want, and we won't even get back to you about your emails anyways. That's basically the indifference they show me. But I want to show you this video of this kid being, well, he's not a kid. He's a public service agent. He looks like a kid to me, but he's a public service agent. Here he is being questioned about the incident. And this is a, how many minute video is this? 7-minute video, 7 minutes and 41 seconds. So it's about an 8-minute video. Will you guys watch an 8-minute video with me, please? Put a 1 in the chat if you'll watch an 8-minute video with me real quick. Just so I can feel confident. Tribe, it's always Chin Wise to see you. Chin Wise, oh hell yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and play this video on full screen and turn the camera around on to show it. Okay. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Let's turn this camera around. Oh no, that's not how we could turn this camera around. Right here. Okay. Now, you guys got a little sneak peek in my below poverty line abode. God bless you guys for not being critical of me as far as like teasing me. You could be critical of me all you want, but if you tease me, then I just will be sad. That's all. You know, I don't think that any of you here are here to tease me at all anyways, but there's people out there that do tease. And teasing ain't that big of a deal. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt me.
You gotta give it takes 15 seconds before the sound.
This is the kid right here. I guess the body cam is off of a detective or something trying to question this kid about this instance. Notice how threat gets brought into this conversation.
Sound kicks on, it like reverses back and then starts going. Besides the incident on the 30th, have there been others, or is that kind of the first time you dealt with them?
The first time that I actually dealt with them was
in October.
But so before all that, between him and Jim Basinger, there was a day where he just came and recorded me. And it was just,
All right.
and I just went to work. I let my supervisor know, just let him know he's out recording me. But
All right.
other than that,
So before we go into all the details, will you state your name?
Dylan Addison.
All right. And this is for a report related to harassment, and what's your official job title?
Water operator,
And you work for what department?
Knight County Public Works.
All right. And as part of your normal course of work duties, you're required to go work in GABs on a regular basis?
Yeah, three out of the 4 days.
Okay. So as part of your normal routine working in GABs or within Knight County, give me like a real just kind of synopsis of what your job encumbers.
So for the most part, I'm just around checking the water systems, making sure their water's clean and disinfected, and that they're getting good, clean water. And then going around the streets, kind of just checking any water leaks if they have any water leaks.
And as part of that job, you don't go onto private property. It's all public property. So any allegations or problems with you, everything that you're doing is part of public works and on public property, including meter reading, which is the meters for the residences, if you have to read them, are outside of the private property line.
Yeah, all of them are on the outside.
So at best, you go into an easement or on public property, county, or whatever, township of GABS property or whatnot. Okay. So this is specifically regarding.
I just want to pause that. Sorry, guys, for pausing it, but they think that they think that our towns are county property. They think our towns are county property, like they own them more than we do, guys. It's just so sad. Sorry about that. Let's get back.
An incident with you that was May 30th involving Cheryl Willis Provost Guard, who's known to me from multiple past incidents and is known to you from dealing with him in the past. So you recognize him by face. You've dealt with him before, both either professionally as part of your regular job or your prior job. You've kind of seen him and dealt with him.
Yeah.
So why don't you just kind of give me a basic rundown of what happened on the 30th?
So
You guys remember that he even claimed that the first time I've ever seen this dude was October 2023, and here he is saying that he's dealt with me not only this job but prior jobs. It's like, no way, dude. I've never fucking met you before October 2023, and motherfucking you're trying to say prior jobs. This is the only job I've ever met you. Fuck.
I was just going about my business doing meter readings that day, and I always know when I'm headed up the street. I know just to watch for him. And he was outside in the road talking to somebody. And as soon as he seen me, he ran inside, went to go grab his phone. So I went all the way around on A Avenue to go do a meter read down there. And then I came back. So there's an alleyway between his yard and other people. And I have to drive down that to go get other meters. So I was doing that. And here he comes with his camera and calling me names and stuff. And so I didn't say anything to him.
I'm with my camera.
And then I had to get his meter right there by his yard. And so I was there, and he was still right there. It made me a little nervous with him running after me. But I just tried to stay clear of him. And I got down to the next alleyway.
Oh, we want to stay clear, boy.
But as soon as I was out of his sight, he was gone.
Notice how he says is the minute that this kid was away from my house and out of my sight, I was gone. Because this incident happened on May 30th, and a month earlier on April 25th, I put in a complaint against this kid for harassing me. He's listed as a witness against me in my case where the deputy pushed me, and I defended myself, and then I was under arrest for battery on a peace officer. But the deputy did a police brutality on me by pushing me when I wasn't detained or arrested. And now this kid here, oh man.
Were you aware that the
annoying.
video was uploaded to social media, to YouTube?
I was informed by my supervisor because I guess they got a call from him trying to file a complaint on me, saying I was harassing him. And so I didn't say anything to him. And
Notice how he laughs. He freaking laughed right there when he says, because I was notified by my supervisor because there was a complaint filed about me for harassing him. It's a detective of some sort.
I didn't say anything to him, and they let me know that there was a YouTube video up. So
Okay.
Hey, Joe, cool.
And as far as you know, in that video, there was nothing private. It was you doing your public function in a public place.
Yeah.
But you didn't authorize him to publish it. And you were aware that he was recording you?
They think that they have to authorize me publishing my video of Public Service Agent Dylan Otteson outside my home, performing his public duties and harassing me. They want to make it so that he was performing his public duties. That's what they do. They act like they're just performing their public duties. They don't act like they act, when I say that they're harassing me, they just smile at me and just act like they're performing their public duties. It's like harassment with a smile. And then while I'm saying this, Joe Cool, I wanted to say, hey, Joe Cool, thanks you for being here. So next, all of a sudden, they when I claim that they're harassing me, they just smile at me and just act like they're just performing their duties. I can't believe they think that I have to get permission from them to publish my videos.
Yeah, that's kind of his standard thing.
Yeah, that's his go-to.
But when he was, in addition to filming you, he was yelling at you, cursing. I mean, you said you felt nervous with him running at you.
I bet
with his general behavior. So is it fair to say you felt threatened from his behavior?
Yeah, absolutely.
And being up there by yourself, not law enforcement, your civilian function, that you have concerns about your safety with his behavior and the way it happens?
Yeah.
Did you guys just hear this detective say, not your law enforcement, in your civilian capacity or something? It's like, no, this guy's a public service agent. He is not a civilian in any way, shape, or form. He is a public service agent. He has obligations and duties.
It seems like it gets more extreme every time I go up there, and so it does make me a little nervous. So I do feel a little bit threatened. I've thought about changing.
Feelings, you guys. I felt threatened. It does feel this way, feel that way. Now this is where he's going to say he's thinking about changing his job so that they can try to get me for some kind of financial hardship up against him. The public service agent that's harassing me, but just wants a smile when I claim it.
Department, so I don't have to go work in Gabs.
Because of him specifically?
Absolutely.
Because of the threat you feel he poses?
Yes.
There's no way to avoid your work in Gabs, correct? That's the main part of your job, it sounds like. So you feel threatened that you have to go to Gabs by yourself, do your job with him, and he usually has followers with him, not just filming you, but threatening you, harassing you, coming after you during the job, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Funny is, we have them on video threatening to stuff the camera up my ass. But where do they have any threats of me doing anything to them or threatening them, physical harm? They're calling my protest and my criticism, calling them little bitch ass boys as threat, and then all they can do is feel threatened.
We've gone over it when I was contacting you, but this is a felony crime for what he's done, and you want to be a victim. You want to file charges on this, and we're going to follow through on this case and submit it to the DA. Is there any other part of this specific incident? Because I know it's kind of an ongoing thing, and we'll address that at a later date if we need to. But for this specific incident on May 30th in Gabs, is there anything else that you want to get out there that I failed to ask you about or failed to cover?
I don't think so. I don't know. This guy kind of has a past, so it makes me nervous of some of the.
He does, and just to clarify, as part of your job, You do not ever go on his private property
No.
or any other citizen in Gabb's private property.
No.
See how he goes, and then nope. I have video of him on Trent Goodbody's private property, all way up in his driveway, digging out a water main that shouldn't even be where it's put at. That was some sort of prior thing. So, while, helping people get water is a good thing and everything, this guy can't lie and say he wasn't on private property, on nobody's private property. But was he on my private property? No, guys, he was not on my private property. He was outside my home, in public, but still outside my home. On May 30th, after I placed a complaint with Nye County Public Service Agent Kelly Blatnick that I did no longer want this Public Service Agent Reese Otteson or whatever his name is at my home. And then here he is a month later on May 30th after I placed a complaint on April 25th, which I can show you guys. Here he is outside my home, which I grabbed my camera and I recorded my protest of this. And now I'm getting charged with a felony, they're saying?
You are public service, public works, and you are checking public water meters as part of your duties, and whatever other related duties to that is all on public land. You're not going on his property in any way, shape, or form for any reason, whether it's legit or not legit.
Sly Shy, they ended qualified immunity in the state of Nevada a couple years ago, I think back in 2016. And it hasn't done nothing for the state of Nevada or whatever. The only way ending qualified immunity can work is if every single body that gets wronged by them sues, knows how to sue, knows how to keep up the motions in the court, crosses their I's, dots their T's, doesn't have reading disabilities, doesn't have speech impediments, doesn't have cognitive learning disabilities, and knows exactly how to file lawsuits and keep up with them. That's the only way qualified immunity will make ending qualified immunity will make a difference, is if every man, woman, and child in our nation is taught how to properly file a lawsuit and continue the motions all the way through the process to a win. Other than that, qualified immunity doesn't do nothing to them except for they're just like, oh, lost my qualified immunity. But if you don't sue me, then nothing comes of it. Anyways, just pointing that out there for everybody.
You don't go on his property.
Yeah, no. Everything is on public property. And
So when he's threatening you and he's coming after you, you are a government.
Joe Cool, I freaking wish people would come out here. They do not like my provocative nature. They do not like my protests. They hate the fact that I record them in the course of their public duties. They're trying to chill my First Amendment right now. They're trying to make it a crime for me right now. And I need people to know that when they take me out, there's more camera people that come, and the camera people will be here. That's what I need, because I have neighbors that I take care of too that are getting their properties threatened. That if they don't have their properties cleaned up the way that they want them to, that they'll have their properties taken from them and stuff like this. There was one lady that was a single lady that lives in a motorhome that she was walking because there was a deputy in town. The deputy kept asking her for a ride no matter how many times she said no. It was disgusting. I went down there and protested that. I have a video of it. Yes, this county needs all the people recording that they can get. It's real backwoods. It's real old timey. They think that they can just get away with 90s style tactics where they can just maliciously prosecute people and their paperwork looks good, so they're going to prison even though they haven't committed a crime.
An employee working in the public on a public street or a public easement, or on town of Gabb's or Nye County property.
Nye County property. Nye County has no property.
Nothing else from that incident that you can think of, we'll go ahead and terminate this.
There it is, guys. That's the complaint. That's the oral complaint to this detective. And I haven't had a detective come to me to seek my information and seek my evidence or no investigation for me. But here it is, proof that they can really conduct an investigation against me. I could tell you, I could prove that to you guys with this shit. Now, this is the complaint. This is the complaint that frickin' I'm being charged with stalking for. Okay. Now check this out. I'm being charged with threats for that. Okay, guys. Now, put a 1 in the chat if you want. Put a 1 in the chat if you'll sit here and watch the 4-minute video that I'm being charged with this about. This is the document. This is the document they charged me off of. Right here it is. Here he is. His blue shirt on the public side-by-side outside my home. I titled the video, it is not their water to sell back to the people. This dude is trained by Jim Basinger to harass in the same form and fashion. This is the video I'm being charged with stalking for, guys. Okay. This is my home. This is my low income. This is my below poverty level abode, which I was speaking of. Okay, and I'm outside my house. I'm not in his town, down on his street, outside his house. No, he's outside my house. He's coming to harass me.
My home, where I live, and this fucking threat, it keeps coming up by my house. He doesn't understand how he's harassing, because he's not just a human, he's public service agent Dylan Addison, trained by Jim Basinger to harass, to further harass. He called me his little buddy, and I've never been his little buddy. He's a tiny little bitch boy. Look at that little fucking, what is he, 135 pounds of fucking shrimp? Fucking harasser? This is the service vehicle and the service agent that keeps on harassing me. He doesn't understand how he's harassing. He thinks he's not harassing. Look at his smug little fucking smile. Fucking tarnisher. Look at that, he's really smiling. That was really smiling. Fucking got trained by Jim Basinger to harass. County's harassing. County's letting the harass. County's letting this little fucking piece of shit come back here. Take your ass out and fucking get the fuck out of here and don't come back. I've already made notice that you're not to come around my fucking house. Little ass cocksucking bitch ass boy. Yeah. Just know that you're the motherfucking harasser. You've been asked to leave me alone, and you won't quit leaving me alone. What's that? That's called burial, bitch. I'm not down at your house. You're at my fucking house. This shit got to fucking go. This shit got to fucking go. We're going to have that for free. You're going to fucking stop trying to charge fees to an American, you criminal dog. Fraudulent criminal. Fraudulent criminal. Fraudulent criminal. Stay away from my fucking house. I've already told you, send a different public service agent. Not you. Send a different public service agent. Not you. Send a different public service agent. Not you. I've already asked you. I asked you if you were going to harass me. And you said no. And now you're harassing me. You little fucking piece of shit. Acting like he's just going about his business like Jim Basinger was. This is exactly how Jim Basinger was housing. I asked him to stay away from me. They just keep coming by, acting like they're just going about their business, acting like it's okay for them to do what they do. With the smiles on their face, acting like he can just do what he wants. He's a public service agent. He's not one of the people. He's acting like he's going to charge people fees with the goddamn little meter. That's our fucking water, not his little bitch ass water. Yeah, keep it up, little fucking piece of shit. Keep it up.
You guys, since watching this video back, I've realized that there's a house right here on the corner where this blue Chevy is. He never. I didn't see him check the water meter on where this blue Chevy is. This is Jim Basinger's friend, right here, across the street from my house. It's Jim Basinger's friend. He checks the next house. The next house over's water meter. This is the water meter for the next house over. I didn't see him check the water meter for this house here. Anyways, just to mention that.
No piece of shit. No peace. No peace. I told you to stay away from me. I told you to stay away from me. There ain't no peace.
I'm getting no justice, so there cannot be any peace. And they're trying to say that this 4 minute and 13-second video constitutes stalking, a course of conduct.
Harassing motherfucker. Now I'm gonna go post another call to Nye County just to let them know what they're doing. Just to let Nye County know that.
Here I am walking back up to my house. I was a half a block away from my
They don't
house.
think they're doing it, but they think they're still doing it. Tell them to leave that guy away from my fucking house. And they keep sending him. He was trained by Jim Basinger. I never met that dude until he.
I think I blew the recording, this microphone out on my camera because now it's all really weird to hear my voice.
Is with Jim Basinger getting trained for this that he thinks is a job. He doesn't even think it's a public service what he's doing. He thinks he's just doing his job for his paycheck. And it's unacceptable. He's harassing my fucking ass. I get all worked up when I'm fucking being harassed. When I'm not being fucking harassed, I'm not fucking worked up.
Yeah, you would think that you would have to do it more. There would have to be more than just this one instance in question. They're trying to make it look like I'm a stalker. They're trying to make me off to be a stalker when not really. I just stay home with my wife. When my dogs bark, I go out there to see what my dogs are barking at, and his ass is out there. Now, that video, look at where it says this, you guys. Look it. Right here. Right here it shows. See, my video was posted on May 30th. May 30th, 2023. This happened on May 30th, 2023. As soon as I got done with making that video, I ran right inside and started uploading that video, you guys. That video I'm being charged with stalking for. The detective is trying to charge me with a felony. Next, all of a sudden, when you come here to my email, I want to show you guys. My complaint against there and what date that was placed on. I gotta find it. It's in here. Sent. I want that neck. Sorry, I'm narrowing down the search so I could find it easier. I seen it last night, and right here. Okay, right here. Okay, you guys, this is my complaint. This is my complaint about this Addison character. And when was it sent? Tuesday, April 25th. Okay, so April 25th, I complained against Dylan Addison. And then May 30th is when that video was taken, you guys, just to let you know. Mitten State Media, hey, good to see you, man. Haven't seen you in a long time. It's always good to see you. Thank you for being here. Now check this out, you guys. I say Make sure Dylan Reese Audison never come within 100 yards of my house. He is a member of the criminal organization known as Nye County. I no longer want Public Service Agent Dylan Reese Audison anywhere near my house. Get a new employee who isn't one who is harassing me to perform the duties and tasks. When I see him outside my house, I feel threatened. Dylan Reese Audison need not ever come around me again. Let this be a notice to Nye County, as notice to agent is notice to primary. Hey, Greg B., thank you for being here. Okay, you guys, so now here I am on April 25th telling them that I feel threatened about Dylan Audison being outside my house. Okay, on April 25th, 2023, I put in a complaint. April 25th, 2023, I put in a complaint with Nye County agent Kelly Blatnick to have Nye County keep this guy away from me. And that last video that we just watched the video right here on May 30th. May 30th, right here. A little over a month later, here he is outside my house again after I placed a complaint about him being harassing me outside my house. I specifically mentioned outside my house. I specifically mentioned that I'm feeling threatened. I specifically mentioned that when I see him outside my home, I feel threatened. I said I no longer want him anywhere near my house. On the 25th of April 25th, 2023, I'm telling Nye County that I do not want him outside my house no more. And in this video right here, here he is. I posted it on May 30th, moments after the instance happened. A 4-minute and 13-second instance. 4-minute and 13-second instance. Okay? They're trying to charge me with stalking. That detective is trying to call a felony stalking, you guys. And they're not being lawful to me. It would be one thing to be able to present your case to a non-partial trial court with a jury and non-biased judge with a non-biased public defender who is just trying to find what's really going on. But no, this Nye County knows exactly what they're doing to me. This Nye County knows exactly what they're doing, you guys. And I thank each and every I horribly and diligently thank you guys. Just so I just need you guys to understand that you guys being here for me is it gives me chills, and it makes me feel a little bit better in a world that's really bad. You know, I want to be able to stay inside my house and take care of my wife who had 3 strokes and is left side flaccid. You know, she doesn't even have use of the left side of her back muscles, let alone her arms and her leg. Okay, and I hear my dogs barking, and here this guy is outside my house. Okay. I want to show you guys something else, because I showed you guys this video from this complaint. It's a meritless complaint. I want to show you something. Let me see if I can find this. This is a video of the investigator doing an investigation into my video. Okay, it doesn't have much sound. It just is basically the video that we watched. Okay. See, this is the investigator doing the investigation on what he's going to charge me with based on my video. They do more of an investigation to hurt me than they do to help me. Once I placed a complaint about Jim Basinger, look at the face of that deputy. Look at the face of that. Look at the face of that criminal. That creep.
Recording.
Let me go back a little bit. There he is. That's the face of this dude. Whatever detective is trying to do a detective against me for my protest outside my house about the harasser that's outside my house, where on April 25th, I put a complaint against this harasser. And then on May 30th, here he is outside my house again, even after I placed a complaint with Nye County. They don't care about my complaints. In fact, when they get my complaints, they're like, oh, let's send him up again. Let's send him up there again. Watch, we'll know when it happened because he'll call in. He'll call in and complain. He'll be posting his videos about how we were harassing him. Let's send him up there again. That's what they're doing to me. That's what they're doing to me. They think it's funny. When I complain against them, they just think it's funny, and then they find a way to charge me with the complaint. They know exactly what they're doing to me. Yes, free Eric Brandt. Happy Fuck the Cops Day. Back to blue until it happens to all of us. Back to blue until it happens to us is what it really is. It's not happening to you no more, you guys. It's happening to every single one of us, you guys. Sometimes we wouldn't even be in this accountability movement if it wasn't happening to us, you guys. No, they're not trying to set me up for a charge. Sly-Shy, they've already got me charged. They've already got me charged on this. They're trying to set me up for the charge to stick. I can tell you that. They're setting me up for the charge to stick. Here's the charging document right here. This is the charging document. I'm being charged to wit. Followed and yelled, among other things, the following: you piece of shit, cocksucking bitch ass boy, and you're in my fucking house. I really said you're at my fucking house. At Dylan Audison, while Dylan Audison performed his official duties as Nye County Public Works employee. See, they're trying to uphold his rights. They're not trying to uphold my rights. My right to protest this harasser outside my home? No, fuck that. No, we need to uphold this employee's rights. The employees got rights, not the people. How could the people have rights when the employees have so many rights, you guys? I'm being facetious. I'm being facetious. I'm being sarcastic. You know, sorry. Is Matthew the King in here? Hey, Matthew the King. You used to back the blue. Used to back the blue. Yes, I feel you, brother. Thank you for being in here, Matthew the King. I appreciate you so much. If you're still here, I appreciate you. Thank you. You don't have to be here for me, but you do. Much love, Matthew the King. Much love to all of you for being here. Yes, good morning to you too. I have to travel to go pick up a lunch and take that lunch up to a place of employment for a brother. At 10:30, I have to leave. So right now it's 10 o'clock, I believe. Yeah, 10:10. So I got like 20 minutes, you guys. I'm showcasing you guys this. Again, I'll come back on later. I hope that you guys will be in here later on for me. I just came across these documents here. And some of this stuff, it's meritless. It's meritless what they're doing to me. Did I show you guys this document? I posted a video about this document. Look at the state of Nevada defended this guy. Is this your true name? They marked yes. I did not fill out this paper, you guys. Do you have a copy of the complaint? They say yes. I didn't have no copy. I don't know that the copy of the complaint I got by now, but I don't know whether they made this paper. And then, have you read the complaint? They mark yes, but they don't even know whether I read the complaint or not. Is your name specified correct? Spelled correctly? They put yes in here. I didn't even spell my name, you guys. They forwarded it in there for me. Here's some blue handwriting right here, all blue ink. This is all blue ink. The checks are blue. The X right here on trial is blue. By the way, they say trial right here, but they have such thing as a bench trial. This is not a jury trial. They could give you a bench trial. So, you know, just because it says trial doesn't, they're making them look good. Now look at this one right here. It says stalking, a violation of NRS 1.75 a misdemeanor. Do you understand the nature of the offense? I still don't understand the natures of the offenses, you guys. And here it is saying yes. Whoever filled this paper out marked yes on my behalf when I don't even, I still don't understand the nature of these charges. I understand that they're being malicious to me, but I don't understand the nature of my protest being converted into a crime. Look at where it says, look at right here. Date, no date. Defendant signature, no defendant signature. I did not fill out this paper. What is your plea to the charges of stalking, violation of 200, blah, blah? I haven't entered a plea on this matter, but look at this. They're saying not guilty, even though I have not used my voice to enter a plea into this matter or my writing. Look at this. Defendant name. I think if thou see how it says defendant, no signature, no date. I did not agree to this. I did not consent to this form. Yes, I know I should demand a trial by jury, but do you think they'll give it to us just because we demand? They won't even let us record in the courtroom where it's a public courtroom and we have a right to do so. You think just because I ask them for a trial by jury that they're going to give me a trial by jury? Not harping on you, and I'm not saying that you're wrong. I should be asking for a trial by jury. I should be asking for everything in that is my right, but they don't give it to you just because. Yes, they had a hearing on my behalf without telling me. They basically performed their hearing with or without my presence, and then did all this. Now check it out. This is the same handwriting in these numbers. Same blue ink, and it's signed in the same blue ink by this Justice of the Peace, Jennifer Clapper. I have a video on my channel about this Jennifer Clapper being biased to me way back when, back in 2016 or 2015. I swear, you guys, watch my funny little video about about this bias about Jennifer Clapper. You guys would like this video. I stand up. I've been standing up for a long time against this county because this is the county I grew up in since I was 11 years old. This is the county that I know that I live here. I have a right to life here. These are employees that are only employed. Well, I have a right to life. They're just employees, you guys. I'm just telling you that. While we have rights to life, these people are just employees. They do not have a right to be employed. They can ask for employment and may get it. They might even get shit canned from their employment, and then where would they be? I would still have my right to life. This is the Jennifer Clapper. This is the biased Justice of the Peace that they put back in my case. Okay? This video was not the date right here. See, the video was really taken on 6/10 of 2015, okay? So way back in the day, she's already being biased to me, and I've already made a video of it. I published my video on in 2021, okay, about her bias of my case in 2015. I posted my video in 2021 about her bias of my case, and here she is being biased to me. Here she is putting terms and conditions on the courtroom, which she's not supposed to do under Nevada revised statute. Her terms and conditions says that I have to have proper attire, that I can't wear what I'm wearing. And watch my response back here, guys.
About a very biased judge. And how can you have justice in a courtroom?
Thank you, Joe Cool. Let me just show you this last video real quick.
The courtroom of the people.
And I'll be out of here, you guys. I love you. I love you so much. I can't even tell you. It's like, I love you guys. I love you guys for all my heart. Everything that's inside of me, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I need you guys.
And I've edited the names out of the video. And also the guy is threatened at the end of the video. At the end of the video, the judge makes a threat to hold him in contempt if he ever dresses some certain way, which dressing a certain way is not unlawful. And this is not her courtroom, and it's the courtroom of the people, and all sorts of other falsehoods that she's trying to portray. She's a criminal. Mike's sitting in here even though you're not.
Well, yeah, but you're in charge.
Oh, I know.
You get that.
Yeah. I just want you to sit in here just so that you're, you know, a lot of gang members in here right now.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Before we get started, we need to talk about your attire here today.
Okay.
Is there a reason that you're dressed the way
I
you
felt
are?
what I'm comfortable in what I'm wearing, and I didn't think that I'm any less of a human being if I wasn't wearing a suit or a tie or anything else like that.
Okay.
Just going
I'm
around
going to go
towards.
ahead and let you know that your attire is very inappropriate for the courtroom. The
No, I did
last
not.
gentleman got scolded for wearing a t-shirt, but not only are you wearing a t-shirt, but shorts and flip-flops against all the court rules. Proper courtroom attire is required in this courtroom.
Is that posted outside the
Yes,
courtroom?
it is.
Okay, could I be addressed to where that is posted, please?
I'm sorry?
Could I be addressed to where that is posted, please?
I'm
Is
sorry.
that
I'm not
posted out?
understanding.
Is the dress code posted outside the courtroom out here in the hall or something?
I believe it is.
Okay,
yes.
could I be addressed to where that is?
It's right outside of the door.
I mean, on which bulletin? This one, that one? Can I, so that I could go look at it after I'm done?
It's on the sides of the door. Yes.
Oh, on the sides of the door. Okay,
Two sides.
okay,
I'm not sure what side it's on.
okay.
On the right side, yeah.
All right, signs, everywhere signs. I don't know. I'm not gonna read every single
In
thing
the
coming in the
future.
building.
In the future,
Okay,
please be sure to dress appropriately.
yes, ma'am.
Okay? We also,
Ma'am, how, before we move on from the subject, who deems appropriateness in this matter is what I would like to know. Anyway.
I deem appropriate.
Okay,
I deem that you'll wear shoes, you'll wear pants, and that
okay.
you'll wear a
Just to
shirt.
make sure that I know who's deeming those things appropriate and whatnot.
I'm deeming that.
Okay, thank you,
My
ma'am.
courtroom,
Thank
I'm
you.
deeming that.
Okay,
Okay?
Yep, just to make sure.
You're not the first one, you're not
Okay.
the last one.
Okay,
but
thank
this
you.
is a courtesy reminder.
Yes, ma'am.
Please do not appear in court like this again.
Okay,
Okay? All right.
Um,
She has a smile on her face like she's cool.
should I say?
You guys, in this very case that I'm in the very case about the battery on a peace officer, where the peace officer pushed me when I wasn't under arrest or under detainment, he comes and pushes me, and I defend myself with one push against him, and then he slams me against the truck for battery on a peace officer, arrests me. Well, guess what, you guys? They took me to her court in front of her in flip-flops and jail. In jail stripes and flip-flops. I made sure I brought my flip-flops up above. I made sure I brought my flip-flops up above the little table I was sitting in front of so that she could see that I was wearing flip-flops in her courtroom again. And I was in this video right here. I was asking her those questions because I wanted her to admit that she was the one that was deeming these things. I wanted her to admit that she was the one that was making these things. I know where that unlawful attire sign is outside her courtroom. It's not her courtroom. Justice courts, where justice of the peace hold courts in Nevada, they're denominated justice courts, and they should be always open and have no terms. That's what the NRS statute says, you guys. And here she is putting terms and conditions. She's putting terms and conditions. And this was way back in 2015, you guys. And fucking, I proved that she's biased against me, you guys. And here they are still making me go in front of her. They're still making me go in front of her, guys. They're committing crimes against me. I gotta go. I love all you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you so much. Bye. I love you. I'll come back on later and show you guys some more evidences. I got some other stuff. I want to show you guys some conspiracy of when they locked us out of the county building down here and conspired as how they could have me arrested and how they couldn't have me arrested, how they could defend themselves against me and how they couldn't defend themselves against me, because they wanted to make sure that they could do something to me, but they didn't want to get in trouble for it. That's what the wordage was, you guys. I want to show you that video later. God bless you, or just plain out bless you for everything that you guys believe in. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. I need you. I need you guys. Yes, I'm going to stop this. I love